Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Let's see if I can straighten you guys out there. How are you guys doing? I'll give you a minute or two to get on. Let me just pull up the video here. Hi Donna, happy Tuesday. I hope you had a great day. Let me go ahead and share in the group. I have a technique to show you guys today. It's kind of fun, I think. All right, I've gone ahead and shared. Hi, Diane. Yeah, today I have, like I said, a technique to share with you guys. So I hope you guys like it. It's really simple, real easy, but it really gives a wow effect. So it's really cool. I hope you guys have gotten your catalogs. Diane, I sent you one, and I know you guys have gotten them. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I had a lot of fun making that little package up for everybody. So if you guys are shoppers of mine throughout the year, if you've placed a few orders throughout the whole year, then you will get a catalog in the mail from me. You don't have to worry about asking for one. If you are new and you're just tuning in, I would love to send you a catalog. Just let me know. I'll send you one in the mail. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I will upload this to YouTube later, just let me know. Just, comments in the Facebook group here or on YouTube, wherever, and just reach out to me. So I love getting new people hooked on crafting. It's so much fun, and it's so awesome to see them from when they come to me. And I have a couple that have come to me and said, I don't know where to start. I've never done this before. What do I do? And to see them grow and just love it and express themselves and be able to put smiles on people's faces by their creations. I just love that. That is like the best for me. And that's why I got into doing this, because I love crafting and I love sharing it with everybody. So I sent the catalogs out again. If you guys want catalogs, let me know. Let's see here. Who else is on here? I see a couple of you guys, I think. So anyways, my card class is almost coming to an end. Oh dear, what is the card class this week? Oh my goodness. I totally drew a blank on it. But it's coming to an end. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Yeah, it's been a while for my hair. It was driving me nuts, and I needed it all to go. So it's a little shorter than I normally have it, but it'll grow. And I'm so happy to have my hair cut. So my card class, you guys have crushed it out this month this couple of weeks with my card class. I have a tickle in my throat. So I've sent out a lot of my card classes this couple of weeks. I don't know. I can't remember for the life of me what it was, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, whatever it was. And I'm going to have a new one coming out on Saturday. I wanted to let you guys know I will be doing the pansy patch. I'm going to do that as my card class. So I'm super excited. Oh, the tulips one. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, timeless tulips. My goodness. So I hope you guys like that one. I had fun putting that one together. I love the 3D card in there. So, but the next one, Saturday, if you guys are interested, it's going to be the pansy patch. I haven't created it yet, but I have a bunch of ideas. So that pansy patch is awesome. You guys can get your hands on it May 4th when the new catalog comes out. And I actually have done a YouTube video. I'm going to upload it probably tomorrow. It's going to show you exactly how to stamp all those pansies, and it's going to show you how to use all the dies, because it is a little bit overwhelming. And when I first used it, I was like, okay, what do I do? I had to kind of look things up and kind of figure them out. So hopefully this video will help you guys, once you get it, be able to use it to its full capacity. I thought if I was having a little difficulties with it, I'm sure other people were. So, but that'll come out on YouTube probably tomorrow. And If you guys ever want my card class, you can either go online and you can make a purchase at my shop. Any size purchase, just use the current host code listed and whatever host code I have running, whatever week it is, whatever card class it is, you'll get that. And you'll get enough supplies to make 6 cards, 3 different designs. So you'll get 2 each. You'll get all the materials, everything to make that. You just won't get any stamped images. I will let you know which stamp set or dies or whatever I'm using, but you don't need those products necessarily to make the cards. I make them pretty generic so that if you have your own stamp sets, you can use those. And if you want to just buy the card class from me outright, you just need to let me know. Just send me an email and I'll invoice you. It's $15 and it is free shipping on that. Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining. So those are my card classes. I've been having a lot of fun with them, been getting me more creative doing them. So the other thing I forgot to mention last week was Donna is now, her discount is now 5% more. Woohoo! Love when we get the extra discount. So congratulations, Donna. That starts May 1st. And it's so much fun to get more and more money off of our products. So you're doing awesome. So thank you. Thank you for being on my team and thanks for all your support. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I talked enough about everything. So I'm going to turn you guys down and show you guys the card we're going to work on today. So let me go ahead and turn you guys down. Let's see. So this is the last week for this host code. May 1st, I'll have a new one coming out. So any orders right now you make, use this host code and you will receive my current card class, the Timeless Tulips class. So thank you guys so much for your orders and your support. I'm so excited when you guys order because I love to see what you guys order. And I get so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to love that, or, you know, whatever. But here is the card that I'm going to show you how to make tonight. Isn't this so pretty? Can you guys see that? Yep. So we're going to work on this background, the technique. So it looks kind of complicated, but it's really, really simple. So this card is so simple to make. It's not going to take us much time to make, but I want to go over it. This dice right here, the die set here, this is from the Blossom and Bloom bundle. So I'll pull that out and show you. I use the thank you from that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to create this gorgeous card. So it's simple. Like I said, we're going to take a piece of vellum. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's just a piece of vellum cardstock. I cut it 5.5 by 4 1/4. You can cut it any size you want. You could trim it down. I cut it to the size I need it. So let me go ahead and show you how we're going to do that. So I've got the Stampin' Blends. I've got the in colors, the new in colors, the dark polished pink, dark fresh freesia, and then the dark pale papaya. So what we're going to do is you're just going to take the paintbrush tip on each of these and we're just going to start coloring in no random order. Just, you know, wherever you want, big spots, small spots. This polished pink is so pretty. I love all the new in colors. So you guys that have gotten the catalogs, I know you guys have been able to hopefully look through it a little bit. So I hope you guys are enjoying some of the products that will be coming out. These colors are just so gorgeous together. So we're just going to kind of, you know, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to the way I'm coloring. And I'm going to bring in the pale papaya. I just love saying that too, pale papaya. So this I'm going to kind of fill in the white spots. Not completely, but most of the white spots. Now you can see I'm picking up color on there, but that will come off of this Stampin' Blend when we're done. So I've tried several different techniques for this background, and I'll explain that once I show you how we're going to create that effect. So as you can see, most of the white is filled in on there. So if your marker has any, or your Stampin' Blend has any color on it, you can kind of just smear it off the side there. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take some alcohol. Now, if I have 70%, if you can find 90, 95, 99, that's it reacts. This is the only thing I had here. So this is what I got, but it reacted pretty well. So you can do several different methods to this. I tried the ink, our spritzers there. I'm trying to see if I can find one of them sheets that I had. Let's see. So let's see here. So this one here, I actually used, and it will curl. That's just the way the vellum is. It's going to curl on you. This one I had 50% rubbing alcohol, and I wanted to see if it really did make a difference, and it does. It hardly reacted at all with the colors. And then this one here, I took and I kind of spritzed it with one of our spritzers. Let's see. It's hard to show you guys because it's all curled, but I took all the colors and I spritzed it with one of the water spritzers here, and I didn't really care for that. And then, is it this one, I think? This one I took and I used a darker green, and it didn't really react too well. But I took what did I use on this one? The aqua painters. And I kind of flicked it on, and I didn't like that either. So what I did with this is I took, and I have just a paintbrush, just a little, regular tipped paintbrush. I have the rubbing alcohol in here, and all I did, and this is my favorite method, it seemed to react the best and spread the color the best. I just kind of tapped or pounced it on, and you can see it's reacting. And what's great about this is your backgrounds will always be different. You're never going to have the same backgrounds. You can use different colors. You can experiment with it, see what colors react better. But I think if my alcohol was a higher content, I think on that other one with the green, I think it would have reacted a lot better. So you can see it's starting to react pretty good. So I think I'm going to leave it like that, because if you keep going, it's going to get muddy. So you can either have two options, which we're not going to do, the first option, which is let it dry on its own and then come back to it. Or you can take your heating tool, which that's what I'm going to do because we want it for our project. And I'm just going to kind of run the heating tool over it. And it's going to get a little loud, but we'll run this over it. And you could do it on high or low. I kind of like to do it on low setting because it doesn't really run the colors as much as if you have it on high, where it just kind of spreads the color right out. You can also go back over this if you're not happy with the coloring with your Stampin' Blends. You can go back over it, do some more coloring, do some more pouncing, Sometimes less is more, though. Sometimes you get playing with it and then you end up making it all muddy, but it's a simple technique, you know, and it's a pretty wow technique for people. They're pretty amazed by that background. So again, you see how it's curling. It's gonna curl. That's just how it is. So it looks like that's pretty well dry. I'm just gonna give it some blast of heat. So there it is. See how pretty that is? So now to get it on your paper is tricky because it's vellum, and we know that vellum is pretty see-through. So I want to show you guys. I haven't made this card yet. I purposely didn't make it because I wanted to show you guys. And I purposely did this so I could show you guys what happens when you use, I use the liquid all-purpose glue here on here, and I just kind of sprayed it, you know, not sprayed it, but kind of went all over the place. And you can see it leaves, if you guys can see that in the camera, you can see where all that glue is laid down. So, you know, and I purposely did this to show you guys that if you did use that glue, you're going to see it. Same thing's going to happen with the Stampin' Seal, the Stampin' Seal Plus. You're going to see those lines of adhesive. So you're probably wondering, how would I do it then and get it on the card? So I'll show you guys. So I have a piece of thick Whisper White. It's A2 size. I'm just going to fold it in half. And then what we're going to do is, now I know Stampin' Up! No longer sells these, if I can find it. These are Stampin' Sponges. You can get these Stampin' Sponges in the craft store. You can get them online at Amazon, or, you know, wherever you want to get them. This was a big circle. I kind of cut it in pieces, and I've used this. I use it a lot, and I'll use it over and over. You'll feel it, and you'll get to the point where you're like, okay, it's time to get a new one. But I just take a little binder clip and use that as my handle, and then I just store it in a little plastic bag. I don't wash it off. I don't do anything with it. I just put it back in the bag, seal it up, and I've been storing it that way for, you know, many, many, many months. So what we're going to do is, there's the Silicone Mat. These things are wonderful to have on hand. So you want to go ahead and take some of your liquid glue. And this is a good technique to do for thin dies. You know, if you don't have the adhesive sheets, I recommend the adhesive sheets for the dies because they just make life so much simpler. But if you don't have those and you have a real thin die and you want to put it on the front of your card, like this die here is very thin, this top layered one. You could also do this where it's not going to show the glue. So you want to take your glue and you want to kind of spread it out, get it real thin. And then you're going to bring in, let me bring in a scrap piece of paper. You're going to go on the side that the ink is, that we put the Stampin' Blends on. You're going to use that side. That's going to be face down. You're just going to take your glue thing here, your sponge here, and you're just going to kind of spot it on there. I don't know if you rub it, if that'll mess up the colors a little bit. It kind of messes with the colors a little, but you just dab it on there, and it gets real sticky because and you want to just make sure you get them edges of this really good, because you want those edges to really stick down. So that's all there is to it. That is a great little trick for vellum. If you wanted to use a lot of vellum and you didn't have anything to really cover it up, you can do that, and you're not going to see the glue once it's down because it's so thin. So then you're just going to apply it to the front of this card here. Hopefully I measured it right. There we go. And then you can't see any of that adhesive on there. And my fingers are a little sticky. So it can be a little messy. You can get the glue on the front of your card. You can get it sticky or whatever. Again, I'm going to recommend this. This is a good tool to have in your craft room. It's an adhesive eraser. It's wonderful, and it'll pick up any adhesive that, you know, you may have gotten on here that transferred off on your fingers, or, you know, whatever. So that's it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it just the way it is. And with this card, you want to focus mostly on the background. So that's why I didn't do a lot of stamping or anything with it. Your styrofoam mat, you can just let this dry, and then you can just rub it away. That glue will just peel off and rub away, and it'll be good as new. So I've already saved time and cut out the dies here. So I wanted to show you guys, I put both of these dies on the adhesive sheets, which I don't know if I have any of them out. Let's see. So these are the adhesive sheets. They're just a big sheet of adhesive, and I think you get 12 in here. So you just lay these on your cardstock, and then you pull off the backing when you're ready to stick them on something. So I already have these both with the adhesive sheets, and I just wanted to show you guys. So you have these real thin dies here. There's a foam backing and a brush. Where's the die cutting brush? This is the die brush here. This, you can buy an attachment for your take-a-pick tool, and it just screws right on there. And this thing is wonderful to get out most of those little tiny pieces. So I've already done this prior to the video, but I wanted to show you guys. So this is what you would do. You'd put it down on the foam mat, and you would just run this brush over it. You know, you want to give it a little bit of pressure, and then all those little holes, this brush gets in there and gets most of them out. I mean, it doesn't clean it completely. Some dies it does, but I mean, you're getting like 95% of your small pieces out. So even, I already did this, and I already have, you know, more pieces that come out. So this is wonderful to have with these dies, with all those little pieces. So this is the, let's see, pull this out and show you guys these dies. This is the Poppy Moments dies. It's a big die set. There's a couple of stamp sets that, this one coordinates with it because it'll cut out this guy here. I think that's the only one it cuts out. But this cuts out beautiful poppies, and I'll show you them in a minute. This did not come from this, but I don't know why I pulled this one out, you guys. Oh, because I wanted to show you guys. Sorry, I'm having a brain moment here, I guess. With this other card that I showed you, where did I put that one? That card that I showed you guys with the ink, I can't find it now. I don't know where the heck I put it. But where I showed you where the glue was all lines there. I wanted to show you guys, I don't know where it is, but I'm going to show you guys on this one here. I'm not going to glue it down because we're going to do that other card. But I cut these poppies out, black cardstock, and then the white outline, and then I was going to glue this on here. And that's going to be the other card. When I find it, I don't know what I did with it. I don't know where the heck I put it. But anyways, this is one of the cards I was going to make. But I wanted to show you guys how the glue looks if you just do the you know, your adhesive in lines. But these poppies come from these dies. These dies are beautiful. They're carrying over into the catalog, new catalog. So love these dies and the stamp sets. So, and then this, you're absolutely amazing. That actually is coming from a new product coming out on May 4th. It's the Color and Contour set. So this comes out of here. There's some great little fonts in here and sayings. So I use this one. You're absolutely amazing. And there's coordinating dies with this, which I think I'm going to use some of these dies in my next class for you guys. These dies are so cute. They are frame. They're different frame size dies. And they are featured in my YouTube video that will be coming out tomorrow. But even if you don't buy this, these dies are just great to have. And then you have this little scalloped edge. But these will cut out that flower and then these flowers here. So super cute set coming out. But these dies are awesome. So like this die here, if you guys can see it, it's got these lines in it. Those actually cut right out, and you could put ribbon. You can like weave ribbon in through that. So, and then they have the stitching and stuff. So those are really cute dies. Like I said, they coordinate with this. You don't have to buy them together, but you do save 10%. So that was what I was going to do with that other card with these poppies. But let me show you. So we're going to recreate the card that I made. So this is the Blossom in Bloom dies. So these dies here, this is carrying over, like I said. This is the stamp set. It's got all these great sentiments on here. Very universal set. And then, of course, I keep my dies in here with it. So you get just the 6 dies, but these dies are big. So you get the one die that cuts that out, and then you're going to get the die that cuts that out. And then you get these 2 flowers here that you got your bottom layers and then your top layers. So, and then of course they coordinate with this stamp set. I do have a video, I think, too, that shows you how to line up this to cut out of here too. So let me put these back. But these dies are really, really pretty. When they first came out, I was playing with them a lot. And then, of course, you get new stuff. And they kind of go on the shelf. And I was looking at it today. And I said, I think that would be really pretty to use on this card. Because you can see the background. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just pull off the backing sheet here. Like I said, these have the adhesive sheets on there. If I could get that backing off. There we go. So when you peel these off, you just want to be careful. You don't peel it too fast with these delicate pieces. You don't want to rip anything. But this is wonderful because look at all that adhesive on there. You don't have to worry about getting glue on there and getting it all in the front of your project. Okay. So I think it's going to go... I love how the black just makes all the colors in the background pop. So that's cute like that, but this top layer really pops when you put it on there. So again, this one's real thin. So you may not, when you pull this backing off, all these little pieces may not come off for you. So you can just take your Take-A-Pick tool or your fingernails, whatever you want to do to get those little pieces off. And it looks like I got one here. And then you want to just line this up on top. You see how easy those adhesive sheets make it though? Don't even have to think about glue. So isn't that pretty? It is so wow. That's what I think of when I see it. Wow. So there's that. And then all I did was I took a piece of basic white that I have. I think I've told you guys like a million times that when I trim my papers, I always have this little strip. I think it's 1/2 inch. Yeah, it's a 1/2 inch strip. So I save them because they're great for sentiment. So all I'm going to do in this stamp set is take out one of these sentiments. So I did the thank you on the one card. I don't know why I did that. They're right here. I did the thank you. I think I'm going to do, let's see. If I do happy birthday, oh, that'll fit right there. So I'll do the happy birthday one. And I'm just going to stamp that in Memento black. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and try to give that a nice straight cut. And then I'll just use some liquid glue because it's handy here. And then that'll go right on the bottom here. And that's it. Simple. It was really simple to make. But look at that. Wow. So, you know, you play around with it. Do different colors in the background. You can get different colors. You can use the same colors and get a different background each time. So these are the same colors, but you can see they're a little different. So super fun. I hope you guys like that technique. And maybe next week I will do a fun fold card again. But that's it. So I'm going to turn you guys up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I will go ahead and have a YouTube video tomorrow showcasing the Pansy stamp set. And that's it. I'm going to list all of the stuff on this video in the link of the video. So if you guys want to get this, the new products that I'm using, it won't link to my store yet until May 4th because they're not currently available. But you guys all have the catalogs that are watching right now live, and you guys can highlight those in your catalog if that's something you want. So super simple technique. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will talk to you guys again next Tuesday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.